Hello everyone, welcome to Real Science Challenge. I'm Kent Louie, science teacher and talking head, broadcasting from beautiful Vancouver, Canada. Here's another lab I've done with my students for the past few years that not only has them practice a useful lab skill, and in this case, we're practicing how to find volume. It also gets students to practice CER, which stands for Claim, Evidence, and Reasoning. Now, this lab doesn't need anything elaborate or complicated. All this lab needs is a ruler, a graduated cylinder, and maybe an overflow can, if you can get one. And some prisms and cubes. Before I explain this lab, handouts for this activity can be found at realsciencechallenge.com EP37. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, this activity is made up of one big question I want students to investigate and answer. Which way of measuring volume, direct measurement, water displacement, or overflow cans, gives the most accurate measurement, and which one the least? Before the activity, I go over with students how to find the volume of regular shaped objects and irregular shaped objects. I teach them how to use direct measurement, measuring the size using a ruler and finding volume that way. And I teach them how to use graduated cylinders and the water displacement method. I also show students how to use overflow cans, which is kind of fun. An overflow can works similar to water displacement method. When I set this up, I fill it up to the top and then I let water flow down the straw. When water stops flowing out, it's ready to use. And now when I drop an object inside, the volume of this object will cause the water to rise and then the water to flow down the straw. I collect the water that comes down, and the volume of that water that comes out is actually equal to the volume of the object dropped. Now, for the activity itself, students are given 3 or 4 regularly shaped objects and asked to find the volume of these objects using those 3 methods: direct measurement, water displacement, overflow cans. I get students to fill out a table that looks like this. And to answer the lab question, I get students to write a CER statement, complete with evidence and sound explanations. Students need to look at each measurement, each volume measurement made in each method for each object, and consider which one is closest to the real volume. Now, there is no one agreed upon answer. Some students say that the water displacement method is the most accurate because everything's self-contained in the cylinder, while others say direct measurement is the most accurate because you can make the most precise measurements using a ruler. Some students say that water displacement is actually the least accurate because the water can splash out, while others say that overflow cans are the least accurate because some droplets never come down the straw at all. The great thing is there are many answers that can be made, and we're having students justify those answers. That's it for this episode. Please let me know if you've tried or are trying this with your students. Handouts, once again, are at realsciencechallenge.com EP37. Thanks for watching, and let's talk science again soon.